Hello and welcome back to my channel, Cards by Melissa Minor. Happy New Year, everyone. I am so excited to kick off my first video of 2024. So today I want to start with a scrapbooking layout, and I'm going to be using the Let's Party digital art collection. So if you're not familiar with these are available on Close to My Heart's website. And you can download these or upload these. I always get confused which that is, whatever it is. And you can print these on your Cricut machine. So I'm going to be following this one right here. And I actually want to scrapbook some New Year's photos. Um, After all, the collection is called Let's Party. But I want to use this layout. So this is awesome. You get all of these really cool digital art images with this collection. So let me flip this over and show you all the other images that you get. I apologize, I think my printer was running out of ink, so the color might not be the greatest on this, but you get the idea. So you get a cake, you get some balloons, you get these champagne glasses, a present, these little party hats, this little fun pom-pom, a cupcake. You get a card, and then like I showed you on the front side, you get all these fun banners, and then you even get a scrapbook layout that's already designed for you. So let me head over to my computer and let me show you the layouts actually in Design Space. All right, so here we are over in Design Space, and you can see this is the digital art collection for the Let's Party. So I'm going to click here on the scrapbook layout. So this is what the scrapbook layout would look like. And you could print this entire layout just like this. All you would have to do is just click that make button. So it's super simple, and you can see it's birthday themed. I'm going to mix mine up today just a little bit um, and make it a New Year's layout. But you can click the images and really play around with the colors. So you can see here, I'm going to change the color of this banner to yellow, so you can really customize it however you would like. The only thing you would need to do before you print it is just remove the that back page, like the 12 by 12 page, because it won't print with the 12 by 12 page. And you can see this is that fun overlay page. I'm changing the color here to white just to show you. I am going to print mine in white. So I have really customized mine, and I'll show you that in just a minute. I do recommend using a new cutting blade and also a good sticky mat. That just makes the process go a lot easier because some of these images are intricate. So here's a look at what I've done. I've customized mine. This is what I originally thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to keep it pretty basic, and you can see I've removed most of the like birthday themed images, and I've just kept it more of like a party theme. All right, I've cut everything out just like the Design Space file has. And look at this. So this is really cool. This is what that overlay image looks like. And what's really cool is, Close to My Heart's paper is two-toned. So if you were using like a pink, like they showed in the artwork, you could have the one side of the paper showing and then the other side. But I wanted to use white, and then I believe this is mink that I have for the other, just to keep it kind of neutral. And then I've also, off camera, taken my Spectrum Noir pens. Here, let me grab those really quick. I don't believe Close to My Heart carries these anymore, but maybe you have these. I love these. These are my metallic paint markers. And I've taken the largest one, and I just went around the edges. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Just a little bit of detail on that. So that's how the layout starts out. And then I wasn't sure really, what I wanted to do when I first printed this, which direction I was going. So I originally printed all the little images in white, and I thought, okay, I can go in and I can use my ink and an ink blending tool and get the color that I want. And I'm glad I did that because I just took my ink and my ink blending tool, and this is what it looks like. And I gave it that Sundance color. And so I think that's going to look really good on the layout. And I also went around the edges with that gold marker just to pick that up. So I don't think I'm going to use this white on white. You know, if I put that on there, that's not really going to show up. So I did reprint just those two in black. So let me bring those in. So I'm going to bring those in black, and I think those will really stand out. Before I get too far into this layout, I am going to glue this overlay down, and we can start embellishing this layout. I've got some fun stamps that I want to bring in as well. So I'm going to move this to the side and get this glued down, and let's start assembling. All right, I have the overlay adhered down to the base, and then I matted it on a piece of black cardstock. So we are ready to start building. All right, so in the layout, they had some photo mats, and let me tell you the size on these. This is a 4x6, and the other ones I believe are 3x3s. I believe like 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. Okay, so we've got 4x6, 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So that looks good. Let me bring in the pictures that I want to scrapbook today. So this is my boyfriend Dale and I on, it wasn't New Year's Eve. It was the day before New Year's Eve. And I have a kind of a funny story about this. So I had saw on Facebook that one of our local grocery stores was having this little, they called it a New Year's Eve party at noon. And it was supposed to be a balloon drop and a little celebration. And I thought, man, that's right up our alley. A celebration at noon. You can tell you're getting older when you want to party at noon. And we're not drinkers or anything. So we thought this was perfect to go to this balloon drop at noon. I think the party or the celebration was actually meant for kids, but we were going to make the best of it. So we show up to the grocery store and there was only, I thought they'd have like this big display to, to take photos and things. Oh no, they have this little bitty poster on the wall and like 10 balloons up on the ceiling. So we had to laugh, but we had fun. I said, we're going to have fun no matter what. That's how we're starting off our new year. And so we ordered some Chinese food and we just had a blast. So that is our first memory of 2024 that I want to document. And I really want to document more memories. I'm traditionally not a person that scrapbooks in chronological order. I kind of just am all over the place. But, my memory's not the greatest. And I feel like I can journal better and tell the story if I document more chronologically. And so I think that that's what I'm going to try to do this year is to document events as they happen. I don't know. We'll give it a try. Hey, well, I'm off to a good start. I'm documenting our New Year's Eve celebration. So here's the photos. I think this one needs a photo mat. So I've went ahead and cut a Sundance photo mat because I think that that's going to make that pop. That's kind of like that gold color. And yeah, I really like that. And then down here, this is going to be my journaling spot, and I want to bring in Sundance. Again, I want to repeat that color just to give it a little pop, and so I like that. Now I can start bringing in my embellishments. Now, typically, I'm not one to just put banners on the page without giving them something to anchor to, but in this design, close to my heart had that. And so, maybe it's a new trend. I'm going to go with it. And so they had this up here. And like I said, I reprinted that in black. And then they had another one like at the bottom of the like swoopy right here. Oh, let me see here. I might need to glue this down before I get too far. We'll just put that there. And then I'm just going to lay this out. We're going to dry fit it. And then we will go back and add some more embellishments. Now off camera, I thought that the little bow banner thing needed something. So again, I took that Spectrum Noir marker because I want gold. So I added that little pop of gold. Oops, if I can get that to lay down. And then let me grab my letters. So I have my letters. I want it to say happy. And then I'm going to stamp New Year. Okay, so we'll get these spread out a little better. Happy. So I'm liking that. And then I've got these little, I don't know what you call these. Is this like a pom-pom? So I have a white one, a gold one, which I did with my Spectrum Noir marker. And then I've also got one that I colored with my Sundance. So I think I'm going to just put this here. And then let me bring in a couple stamped images. So check this out. So this is the stamp of the month for January, and I'm a VIP member, and VIPs can get this stamp set for free with a qualifying order. So I was super excited to get this. You can also now add thin cuts. So check these thin cuts out. This is really cool. So the thin cuts, it has like this little sheet of paper. So I like this. Oops, I dropped one. So I've already stamped that off camera. So let me bring that in. I have two things. I have The Best Is Yet to Come, and I colored this up with my Spectrum Noir marker. I used the gold yellow blend, and then I took my little ink tool and just dabbed a little color in the center. So I think I'm going to want that right there. I'm really going to have to glue this down before I get too far. And then I think I'm going to put my journaling on this cute little notebook paper. And then we'll finish it off with like this little arrow. So I pretty much have everything done here except I need the New Year. I wanted to say Happy New Year. So let me bring in the stamp set I found. You are never going to believe this. When I went to looking for New Year, yeah, we're going to have to glue this down. I found this stamp set. It's called Happy Everything. And look at this. This was a pretty recent set. I believe it was in the last catalog cycle. So maybe some of you have this. And I love the scripty font on the New Year. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So let me move this over and get out my Misty. I've got my mini Misty here. And I'm going to add this in here with the magnets. And I'm going to add New Year. Now this is a new stamp. So I'm going to kind of season it a little bit let me put it on here. I just can't believe how perfect this fits. Let's make sure, and I'm just going to rub this a little bit with my finger. Okay, and I'm going to just grab some ink. And let's take a look and see what it looks like. I'm going to go one more time just to give it a good impression. There. Doesn't that look good? Oh my goodness. It's like this stamp set was made for this little banner. Oh, I love that. Okay, let me get this all glued down and I'll be right back so we can finish embellishing. All right, I am back and I have everything glued down into place. I have my journaling completed. I did go ahead and use some foam adhesive or some foam tape and just put a little foam there to pop that up. I like the way all of this looks. One thing I did do off camera is on this little piece, I brought in this stamp set from my collection, and this is called New Beginnings. And I thought this was great for the new year. I like how it said a fresh start. There's also new beginnings, the best is yet to come, looking forward to. Like, this is a great set. And so I stamped a fresh start down here. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some enamel accents. And I hope this doesn't go all over my page here. And I am just going to add just right here, just a couple dots, just like it's holding that banner. And I think that's it. So let me hold this up just a little bit so you can see the little gold and the detail in this. So if you are new here, if you would hit that subscribe button, that would let me know that you are new. And if you've enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up. I will have some additional information down below in the description box. I do upload new content every week. So thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.